This message is the missing link to your goals, to what you want to manifest, to your dreams. So everything is frequency, everything is vibration, and everything is energy. But what does that actually mean? And what does it mean in regard of you wanting a certain life, or you wanting a certain thing in your life, or you wanting to change something in your life? And God, the Spirit, brought you to this video today because it will guide you, and it will contain exactly the words that you need to hear right now, so that you can really understand what vibration and frequency means, and how you can be more conscious how you live, or be more conscious about everything that you do and think, and how this knowledge will help you to get what you want and to manifest your dreams. So pay attention. Imagine a pond, and you have a stone, a little stone, and you throw the stone into that pond in the middle. You're really good at throwing, and so you put it exactly in the middle of the pond, bam, in the water. It's not a bam, it's flash. Maybe a flash, okay. So it goes into that water, flash. And what happens next? If you look at the pond, if you look at the water, and you will see that around the stone that landed in the water, there will be waves, like waves forming. And they will go out like this. Usually round, right? They go tack, 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 tack. And you see them going out, this wave. And then when they arrive at the border, at where the pond finishes, what happens then? The waves come back. Da, 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 go out, da, 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 they come back to the stone in a certain wavelength, in a certain frequency, depending on how the stone landed in the water, how strong, how big it is, whatever. Like, it depends on the stone, it depends the waves that will form, and also, therefore, the waves that will come back. And now I'm sure you know already what I'm about to tell you. You are the stone, or not only you, but your thoughts, your actions, your beliefs, your overall energy, your image of yourself, your identity. All these things is you, or is your stone, is you as a stone. You as a stone in the pond. So these 5 things are responsible on how this wave will look like, how strong it is, how the wave length is, like if it's long or short, how fast it is, how strong it is. They are your kind of stone, or you're kind of throwing the stone. And well, yeah, they also create a wave going out. And I don't know where the end of the pond is, but this wave comes back to you. It is the same wave that you send out. And you know, the stone is not conscious of how it ripples out these waves, or what kind of waves will come, depending on it. And we humans, most of the time, are like the stone. We have no idea what is happening. We are not conscious of our wavelength, of our frequency, of our vibration. And I will give you the easiest way on how you can be conscious most of the time of your wavelength. Well, I told you these 5 things, and yes, you can work on all of them, of course. And that is amazing and really important in the long run, because it helps you heal, it helps you to become the person that you want to be, and therefore it helps you to attract what you want. But the easiest way to, I don't want to say to control, but to be conscious of your wave, and therefore to be conscious of what you're sending out and what is coming back to you, is to listen to your emotions. Because your emotions show what you are thinking. So even if you just listen to your emotions and be conscious of them, you in the same time are conscious also of your thoughts. And yes, unhappy emotions are important as well. And yes, I just talked about it in a recent video. Letting out the emotion, feeling your emotions, even if they feel horrible. Go into your emotion, feel them completely, and with them, when you feel them completely, you will release these emotions and you will feel better afterwards. But that's enough of that topic. How to feel your emotions, I will put it in the description, that video. Maybe you haven't seen it, I will put it in the description on the recommended video. But now in general, to be conscious of what you're sending out, you can listen to your emotions. When you feel not well the whole day, when you're sad and angry and frustrated, frustration is a big one. When you feel that the whole day, you are sending out the wave of frustration. And what does that mean then? Frustration comes back to you. Or in other words, things come to you or things happen that will make you frustrated again and again. You will get more of what you're sending out. So if you send out frustration, you will get more frustration. I think that's a really easy concept to understand, right? And I said that when you feel, let's say, frustration, you feel that because your thoughts maybe are turning around the same things. Maybe you think, oh, what am I doing wrong? Why is that like that? Why it's not going fast? Why I still have the same issue? Why did that not manifest? Why did this person not call yet? I don't know. There are a lot of things that frustrates us, right? And you feel frustrated only when you think frustration, when you think the thoughts that frustrate you. Good. And now a really, really important disclaimer here. This is really, really important. And it also has to do with feeling your emotions. I sometimes get asked, but when I do shadow work or when I feel these bad emotions, when I go into them and really dwell into sadness and cry my heart out or be angry and scream loud, am I not then sending that out and then it comes more back to me? Well, yes, you may be sending that out in that moment, but, and that is so important, most important is your base, what you are feeling most of the time and thinking most of the time. This is the first thing. When you dive into your emotions, the bad ones, and you feel them completely, you are first of all not feeling them the whole day or the whole week or the whole year. Because when you take your time to feel them completely, usually they dissolve or they change or they get different. You will not feel them as long as when you would suppress them or just living with them or just living kind of with them, you know, not feeling them really, but also feeling them all the time. And then if you feel them all the time, you're not feeling them really in the moment, but all the time a bit, then yes, you're sending out this wavelength. But if you dive into it and you feel it once or several times, depending on how much you need that, maybe you need that once a day, or you have to go really into your emotions, that's fine, but that's once a day. You go into it and afterwards you feel better. And that means that most of the time you will not feel that emotion. And that means that your wave is different. It is more of a positive one, of an understanding one, compassionate one. Because when you feel your emotions completely, you have compassion with yourself. You show yourself respect and love. And that, if that is your wave, well, amazing. Because then love comes back, compassion comes back, acceptance comes back. And second, by really feeling your emotions or do shadow work, you are healing what is underneath the surface. Because yes, you can go about your day, but if you have this shadow inside you, and if you have these bad feelings inside you that you try to suppress, it's not really working, but you try to live with it and try to suppress them, then they are inside of you, and they are your wave. But if you begin to heal them, the more and more you heal them, the less they will be in your wave and the less they will come back to you. Because when you suppress your emotions, the negative ones, then they will still play out in your life because they will still be in your wave. So what I want to say is when you have mostly nice emotions, okay emotions, good emotions, happy emotions, acceptance, feeling of compassion, acceptance, love, when you feel beauty and connection and all of these emotions, you ripple out these emotions and they will come back to you. Or things that will provoke this emotion in you. You will get more of what you're sending out. So this was a little one-on-one on manifestation and the law of attraction and vibration, energy, frequency, and you as a little stone in a pond. Amazing. I wish you all the best and all the blessings from this amazing forest. The forest is with you. And talk with me in the comments down below. Let me know what you want to manifest in your life. I'm really interested to know that. Well, I thank you for being here. Let's see you in the next one. Bye.